Hey, if you're a landlord in Brampton, you've got to listen up. Big changes are coming that are going to hit your properties and, yeah, your wallet. So let's break down exactly what you need to know about this new mandatory licensing program.
Let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. Is your rental property really up to code? Because the goalposts are about to move. The standards are getting a whole lot stricter, and what was totally fine yesterday, well, it might not cut it tomorrow.
So here's the deal. The city of Brampton is basically overhauling its entire approach to rental properties. And believe me, this isn't just about filling out a few extra forms. No, this is a huge push to make rental housing safer and, honestly, just better for everyone.
You might be wondering, why all this now? Well, this didn't just come out of nowhere. It's actually the city's answer to some problems that have been bubbling up in the rental market for a while now. Let's dig into what they're trying to solve.
And the city's goal here is pretty straightforward. And it's not just about collecting money. The real mission is to get a handle on illegal rental units, to actually enforce those building and fire codes, and at the end of the day, to make sure every single tenant has a safe place to call home. And of course, to keep up the standards of the neighborhoods themselves.
So to get all that done, the city is bringing out their big plan. It's called the Residential Rental Licensing Program, and you'll probably hear it called the RRL program for short.
So who does this actually affect? Well, listen closely. If you own a property and you're renting out anywhere from 1 to 4 units, this program is for you. And I mean, it's mandatory. It's not a suggestion, it's a new requirement.
And just so you know, they're not just pulling this out of a hat. This whole thing was tested. They ran a pilot program in a few specific areas, it went well, and now they're confident enough to roll it out across the entire city.
Okay, get your calendar out because this is the date you need to know. January 1st, 2026. That's the day this program becomes mandatory for all of Brampton. The city is basically shouting from the rooftops, the time to get ready isn't next year, it's right now.
All right, as you'd expect, new rules mean new penalties if you don't follow them. And the city is putting some real teeth behind this program with a brand new fine structure. They want to make absolutely sure everyone takes this seriously.
And we're not just talking about a simple parking ticket here. The city is rolling out what they call a progressive fine system. What does that mean? It means the fines get a lot bigger if you're caught more than once.
So let's look at the numbers. Your first mistake, that'll cost you $750. A second one? Ouch, that jumps up to $1,250. And any time after that, you're looking at a $1,500 fine. Yeah, they've made the financial reason to play by the rules pretty darn clear.
Okay, but it's not all doom and gloom and fines. The city knows that most landlords really do want to do the right thing. So they're not just throwing rules at you, they're also offering a helping hand to get everyone on board.
So here's what they're doing to help out. First up, and this is huge, they're actually waiving the licensing fees for now. That's a pretty big incentive to get started early. You'll also get access to a mandatory education course to make sure you know exactly what's expected of you. And they're also bringing in a new property classification system, which sounds like it'll help clear things up once we get all the details.
All right, look at this number, $2 million. That's a pretty eye-popping figure, right? So what in the world does that have to do with your rental license?
Well, that's the minimum amount of liability insurance you're now required to have for your property just to get the license. And let me be clear, this is not up for negotiation. It's a hard requirement, and it's there to protect you, your tenants, and frankly, everyone if something really bad happens.
Okay, so we've gone over the why, the what, and the when. Now for the most important part. What do you need to do? Let's get practical. Here's your simple checklist to get ready for 2026.
Let's make this super simple. Step 1, confirm if this license is even needed for your specific property. Don't assume. Step 2, do your homework. Really get into the city's requirements, the insurance, the codes, all of it. And step 3, and if you hear one thing, hear this. Start now. Please, do not wait until the last minute. The fall of 2025 is way too late.
You know, when you boil it all down, past the fines and the paperwork, this is what it's really about. This whole program is just about making the rental market safer for everybody. It's about looking out for tenants, and it's about keeping Brampton's neighborhoods the kind of places people want to live.
And that kind of leaves us with one final question to think about. Is this license going to become more than just a piece of paper? Could it actually become the new gold standard for a good rental in Brampton? You know, a sign that tells tenants, hey, this place is safe, it's legit, and the landlord is doing things right. Something to think about, for sure.